Hello everyone, Big Boss here, and it's time to learn the 5 p.m. candle strategy. It's time to learn the 5 p.m. candle strategy. Everything from the starts, from the starts, everything. Why am I teaching you the 5 p.m. at this time? Because earlier people were telling me to teach the 5 p.m. and I was like, okay, I'm waiting for the right time. I was waiting for the right time to teach the 5 p.m. strategy, and I think the time is now. Why trade 5 p.m.? Why do I have to teach you the 5 p.m. now? And I never taught it earlier. Earlier, I was just giving insights about the 5 p.m. candle, and now it's time to learn the 5 p.m. candle strategy. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time to learn. The 5 p.m. candle strategy. Everything. Now, what do I need you to do right now? I want you to sit. I want you to sit. I want you to sit down. Take a book and a pen. Go to a quiet place. I want you into a quiet place because I am about to change your life. I need you to go to a quiet place. If you take this seriously, take it to the bank. It's going to change your life forever. If it won't change your life, it will change your trading style and how you see the market and how you approach it. You are not going to see this anywhere else. I am teaching you straight from my head. I learned it myself. So I am teaching you purely out of good heart, and I'm teaching you straight from my head. I'm not reading anywhere. I'm not trying to refer from anywhere else. I am teaching you from my head. And this can change your life. Rewatch this video as many times as you can. Take notes. Pay attention. Because it's that time I am about to change your trading life and your trading career for less than 3 hours. That's all I need. Attention first. Okay, first question. Why do I have to teach 5 p.m. now? Why? What was I waiting? I was waiting for the distribution season of the year. Remember, it's July, August, and September. It's distribution season. It's distribution season in the market. And when I say it's distribution season in the market, if you have watched the quarterly theory full course, you know what I mean. It's distribution season. It's time to learn 5 p.m. It's time to make a lot of money in the next 3 months. Learn it from the invisible man, Big Boss. Let's go. Make sure you have water, a book, and be on a silent place. All your brains here. Now, let's start. It's distribution let me use the two hands. It's distribution season. Now, why 5 p.m. at first? Now. I need to teach you this in a structural format. Because I have been making small videos here and there trying to show you the power of the 5 p.m. And now it's time to show you the real thing. It's time. Now you see the real thing with your own eyes. I need you to take a big breath, deep breath, that is, chill and relax. It's time for the big boss to talk. And when I say I'm talking, you better pay attention. First things, it's distribution season, July to September. That is what I was waiting before teaching the 5 p.m. candle strategy. Why was I waiting for the distribution season of the year? The 5 p.m. candle works perfectly during the distribution season of the year. Remember, now it's day 8. It's day 8 of the distribution season of the year. So we will look price action for the 5 p.m. candle from the previous 8 days since start of the distribution season of the year. And this, I got proof, and I have data for 8 days. So it's time you see it with your real eyes and see how this can damn. Starting from yesterday, date 7, yeah. It's time to see that with your own eyes. It's day 8 of the distribution season of the year, and we have data for 7 days. That means I have enough data to teach you the 5 p.m. candle language and strategy. Now, first things first. 5 p.m. is in Kenyan time, Nairobi time, Eastern time. Those people who keep skipping things, you will never, and you're not from Kenya and you don't know me, you won't know which time zone is. Time zone is Kenyan time, Eastern time. Everything I'm teaching using my local time, because when I was doing my analysis and watching the chart, I was doing it using my local time, and everything is converted. Everything I'm speaking is in Kenyan time, the Nairobi time, the Eastern time. Just search the time zone for Kenya and use that. I have water here and I have food near me. So I have all the time to teach you. Now let's go on. 5 p.m. What you need to understand. 5 p.m. candle is formed during the New York session. Remember, market expands during the distribution phase. Remember, market moves in dimensions. I won't talk about that much, but market is moving in 5 dimensions. But there is what all of us we know. We know about the accumulation, manipulation, distribution, reversal or continuation. That is 5D. Accumulation 1, 2, 2 manipulation, 3 distribution, 4 reversal, 5 continuation. That is a 5D market. And this is a 3D world. So 3 phase. 3 means distribution phase. So we are because market, a lot of retail traders are seeing market through the 3D eyes, then market mostly will move during the 3rd phase, the distribution phase. They manipulate the 2nd stage with the 2nd phase. After they manipulate, they distribute Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. That is basically how the market moves. Market moves in 5D. And a lot of traders are familiar with that. That is not anything. Everyone knows that. Unless you are new to trading or you have been trading your other things. But they just know there is accumulation, there is manipulation. They don't even know how they follow each other. So when you're starting with the Asian session, from 2 a.m. to 8 a.m., that is the accumulation phase. From 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., that is manipulation phase. Then from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., that is the distribution phase. And that is what we want now. New York session, any pair with USD is in distribution phase during the New York session. Any pair with USD is in distribution session during the New York session. That is between 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Remember, I'm talking using the Kenyan time zone, the Eastern time. Okay. Now, sasa, listen. I'm taking you to where the 5 p.m. candle is now. Structurally, if we are on distribution session now, the New York session, and the session has, each session has 4 quarters: Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. Q1 meaning accumulation, manipulation, distribution, continuation, or reversal. What is that word they use? They follow each other that way. Now, 5 p.m. lies in Q3 of the distribution session. Now listen. This is what I want to. Now I'm sending a message now. This is a message I'm showing you. We are on the New York session. New York session by itself is distribution. But inside that distribution, we have accumulation, manipulation, distribution, and reversal or continuation. Inside a distribution session, we have all that. Then if we are on a distribution session, then we have the distribution phase of the distribution session. And the Q3 is the 5 p.m., the start of the 5 p.m. From the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. going onwards. That is the distribution session starts from 5 p.m. Now, write this down. We are on distribution season. We are on a distribution month. We get into the distribution session, and then we narrow down to the 1 minute candle distribution candle. Wednesday, today, I'm making this video on a Wednesday for a reason. For a damn fucking reason. Today is the distribution day. Today is a distribution day. Today is distribution day. Today, on Wednesday, is a distribution day. We will have a distribution session. We are within distribution season. Are you getting what I'm talking about? Monday accumulation. That's why a lot of ICT traders, we don't trade on Monday, because market is accumulating. But we are the big boss. We can literally trade every 1 hour candle or every 4 hour candle. Remember, this market is moved by an algorithm, and the only way you are going to track this algorithm is by following maths. If they coded it to manipulate price, then they used numbers. So, which numbers do they use to move price? And night time should be aware of the time decay, how the time is from the candle opening, how they're accumulating the total number of orders in the market, where the banks are anticipating, how they are calculating, because banks are not entering randomly. And I told you, this is not a 1990 market at where you are supposed to trade with the trend. No, that shit is old. Try that shit now and see. You're going to get fucked. There is nothing, oh, liquidity takeout. No, that shit is not working. They will take out the liquidity and they will keep going down. They will take sellers and they will keep selling. They will take buyers and they will keep buying till market reaches its liquidity, its calculated liquidity point. Liquidity can be even here. Liquidity can be even here. So 5 p.m. they open the market to the liquidity point and they dump. I don't want my food to kunene. Now let's go on. It's distribution season. We are on a distribution day. It's New York's distribution, and now we are within the 5 p.m. candle. It's time to learn. I have given you the structural format of the 5 p.m. Everything. Introduction. Why I'm doing this? Why 5 p.m.? Why 5 p.m.? And another thing, I asked you. I need to write you. I'm going to give someone like, I promised iPhone 17. I still have it. And I'm going to give another person 1,000 USD. If you tell me, why do you think the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. is the most important candle in the market? Why do you think the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. is the most important 1 minute candle in the market? Do you want to see why it's important? I need you to tell me in the comment section. One thing I said, we trade the 5 p.m. after the 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. has closed. So let me show you the first example of the 5 p.m. Now see here. Kenyan time. I should have written here. Niache kushinda. Hapa nimeitumia. Kenyan time zone. Time zone. This shit can change your life. Time. Here. Now, this is what I want you to do. Can you see? Can you see this? Now let me enlarge. Now this. Now I want to enlarge so that big enough. So yesterday I was on an hotel. I was eating food from an hotel, and then you can see the video. I made it. I just waited for the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. to print. My friend, from yesterday I took sales from here. Here. I waited it to print because I know the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. On Tuesday they were taking market to a calculated price point, the liquidity zone, a banking level. The first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. they opened it, they took it to the banking level, and immediately I saw that, I took sales. You don't even need to know where the 5 p.m. candle is, where the banking level is. Just know, first 10 minutes, the first 10 minutes of the 5 p.m. candle, market has already tapped a banking point. You don't need to calculate. No. That's why I'm telling you this shit is going to change your life. It's either they hit that banking level using the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. or they delay it for 10 minutes. That's why the high and the low of every first 10 minutes of the 5 p.m. candle are the most important candles of the day, because there is where the banks are going to layer orders for even the next day trading. Now let's wait and see. They open, they tap a banking level. You don't need to calculate a banking level 5 p.m. Just know it will hit a banking level the first 10 minutes. Most of the time, they will use the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. They will tap a banking level, and the moment they tap a banking level within the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m., brother, there is when you change your life with the 5 p.m. candle. Because just see this, tap 5 p.m., 1 minute candle, and then take sales from there. Now see how the market dumped. You sell in here, zero drawdown, and then market, boom. Bro, explain to me why this shit can't change your life. I want you to explain to me why this shit can't change your life. See. I told you it's distribution season. Here, 16:59, the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. 10. Then after the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. printed, I took sales, and then market dumped. Zero drawdown. Risk reward of ratio is 1:, crazy. That is the power of the 5 p.m. candle. I kept asking you, why do you think the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. is the most important 1 minute candle in the market? You can see how they are using it here and what is happening. and then boom. This is happening because it is distribution season. It is happening because it is distribution season. Why 5 p.m.? Why 5 p.m.? It's happening because it's distribution system, my friend. And when market is distribution, this is what is happening. It's time to everyone to pay attention to the 5 p.m. Why are you teaching it now? What were you waiting for? This was yesterday. I was waiting for the distribution season of the year so that this can make sense into your head. Are we on agreement? Now, let's go to, this is date 7 July. I want us to go to date 6 July and see. Am I talking sense or I'm just yapping when I'm telling you this shit can fucking change your life? I need you to be on a very silent place, having water and digesting and taking notes. Because I might say something. Remember, I am the big boss. Big money. I live in the woods. That's my life. That is what I've chosen. Now, you wanna make money with the 5 p.m. and start living the flashy life, thinking it's fun? We can do that every single fucking day. But we choose to stay human. We are not trying to sell anything. I'm just here to show you how it's done. How it's done. How it's done. I don't know you. You will never even fucking know who I am. You'll never know. You will never know. Just teach. Show you how it's done. Then I go away. Some people will be lucky to find me, and others will be so unlucky because I'm doing it the wrong way. I'm doing it on YouTube, and there is a lot of over information about Forex on YouTube, and everyone wants to make you feel I am the God. Your mentor is just a shit. He doesn't know what to trade. He doesn't know shit. Come to me. I give you a free class. But before you join my free class, join the link. He teaches you bullshit. You open the broker. You open the link. You open account. You trade using the strategy he has taught you. You lose your money, he earns from commission. I've been dealing with brokers because I am online myself. Some approaching me and telling me if your clients deposits $100, you get $50. I'm like, how? What if he makes money from the market? Why do I have to get the $50? And they tell me, you don't worry. And I'm like, what? This is what is happening. You are paying him indirectly. Those are the shitty brokers. But there are other brokers which they earn from commissions, but genuinely. There are legit traders online, a lot of them. But most of them, they are probable traders. Probable meaning without risk management, they are dead. Because with proper risk management and capital, you can make a lot of money. Damn money. But you don't have capital, you don't have skill, but you have $100. Trust me, this shit will be 1,000,000 X difficult for you. I never started with money, but I used to find ways to make money. Fund, lose, fund, lose, fund, lose. Fix my psychology. Oh, I want to teach you psychology. You are not going to learn psychology without losing money, bruh. You are not going to do that. You are not going to learn risk management without losing money. That's the game. This is a game. The more you play, the more smarter you become. The more you avoid it and you avoid making mistakes, the dumber you become. Open your eyes, make the mistakes, lose the money, feel the pain. Then your time is ticking and the clock is watching. The more you stay around, the more closer you become. It's very hard if you try to trade this with 2000s concepts. Sijui morning star, evening star. What the hell, bruh? Market is generating new candles every decade. When was the morning star, evening star, sijui hammer? What they did? Which year were they invented? A long time ago. And market is evolving. You can't learn how to drive a car by learning using to ride a bike. You are learning how to ride a car by practicing using a bike. It doesn't work. The same way means of transport started from a bike to a motorcycle to cars to aeroplanes, new things coming into the world. Same way it's happened to the market. You can't trade the old ways. You have to wake up. You have to wake the fuck up. These stupid motherfuckers, they can manipulate price all they want. But about time, it's either they delay time or they are ahead of time. And when the market is ahead of time, market is in the future. It's trying to show you the future. They can take it ahead of time, then when it's ahead of time, they will take it slow. When they are behind time, they will move it fast. When the market is printing now, like right now, they will move it medium curly all the way with a normal speed. That is, remember, the algorithm is the same. The difference is speed. The speed in 1 minute time frame is not the speed in the 5. Is not the speed in 1 hour time frame. The speed in 1 hour time frame is not the speed as it is in the daily candle. That's the difference. But the algorithm is running the same way, because the first 1 minute time frame is the market. It is what is the move in the market. And these motherfuckers told you, oh, 1 minute candle is noise. Have you seen the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m.? You haven't seen that. Before you open your mouth and say, oh, people trade the 1 minute is they are gamblers. Bro, I'm seeing trading and I'm analyzing the market in the 1 minute time frame. I can see there's something in 1 minute time frame and I'm predicting the next 8 hours. That is what the big boss means. Like, I see the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. here, tapping a banking level. Even I know the first 10 minutes candle of 5 p.m. they have to tap a banking level. If I take that sell and hold this, is that a swing trade with zero drawdown? I am more dangerous than what I'm trying to mean is, when you learn this and get into the market every day and start seeing it, you become dangerous, motherfucker. And nobody can tell you shit. It's time to learn. Again, between 4:30 and 4:40, it's controlling price. It's controlling 5 p.m. When you see the 4:40 candle forming the high of the day, just know the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. The first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. will tap a banking level. I have just taught you something very crazy, very crazy, very, very, very crazy, bruh. When you see 4:30 to 4:40, there is a run, and it's forming the high of the day. The first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. will tap a banking level. Then that's when you sell again. When 4:30 to 4:40 run forms the low of the day, then after the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. prints, buy. See here, 436, 449, 440. High, the first 10 minutes, I mark that high. They try to break it, they take down. They try to break it, they take it down. Then see, 5 p.m. Boom. Check it, bro. You're not going to see it on your first day. You will have to sit in the market and see it happen several times. I don't want you to go and backtest. I don't want you to do that. I want you to sit in the chat from 4:30 p.m. Kenyan time to 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Like, bro, I want you every day to just be watching 1 4-hour candle. Those are 241-minute candles. I want you from 4 a.m. from 4 p.m. Kenyan time, start watching the market. Start watching it to 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. You will see it. You will fucking see it. You will see it. You're going to see this happens every week. Not every day. Thrice a week. Yeah. And remember, bruh, remember. This most big trades, they don't happen every day. 3 times a week, yeah. The big trades. But I am the big boss. I know to calculate everything. I'm seeing them before they happen. So this is what you're doing. I want you to wake the fuck up and start watching the candles print. Stop going back to the past price action. It's happening now, and the only way you are going to know which are the candles which are controlling price is by sitting in the market and seeing it. Seeing it. Every day without fail. You try to do your own shit, you become lazy. I am not your friend. You are not the part of the big boss. You're not part of us. We are very egoless. We are just simple motherfuckers trying to make it in the market. Are you listening to me? We are just simple motherfuckers trying to make it in the market. Listen. Listen. Let's go to another day. Date 6. July, 5 p.m. Five p.m. Here. 5 p.m. here. And then I will compress this way. I want you to check the first 10 minutes, the first 1 minute here, never tapped a banking level, but within the first 10 minutes, this candle was tapping a banking level. I told you the first 10 minutes, it will hit a banking level. and market dumped. And after the market dumped, now it took out this liquidity down here. It took out these traders here. But now check. Now the 5 p.m. candle closed where? Here. But this was the maximum selling point for the market. This was my banking level 2.225. But already the market had already tapped the banking level within the first 10 minutes. So you are supposed to sell there. The second minute, sell, dump. And then from 6 p.m., then that's when they started to move the market this way. Long move, big move. Now, let's go to date 5. I feel I'm starting to get high. I think I'll make a part 2 of this. Like I think I feel tired now. Let me show you. But it's time. Tomorrow, maybe, I will make the other part of this. July. I want date 6 July. This is date 6 July. I want date 5 now. We have checked date 6. I want date 5 July, 5 p.m. 16. Now check now. Check. This is what I'm talking about. Here, 4, 9. Nine is here. So this is the first 10 minutes. They tapped the low of 5 p.m. Then market did what? First 9 minutes of 5 p.m. and then market boomed. Boom. That is the power of 5 p.m. I told you they are going to hit a banking level within the first 10 minutes of the 5 p.m. Then first 9 minutes run to a banking level, form the low of the day, and then boom, the low of the day is being formed within the first 10 minutes of the 5 p.m. Are you seeing that? When I'm telling you this shit can change your life, I want you to see it this way. Let's go to date 2 or 3. It's date 2 now. Let's go to the last day. This is date 2 of NFP. This is the day we had NFP. Now check. Now I want you to check. I want you to check. No, this is date 1. I want date 2. This is the second day of the distribution season. This was date 2. I want you to check. Where's 5 p.m.? Is this. So I mark the high. The first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. Can you see? After this big buy on NFP, market was consolidating. If you take any trade here, you will lose. You could have just waited for the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. to print and then take a reverse trade. Now you sell there. Can you see? 5 p.m. Then boom, sell in for the day. This is why I'm talking about. It's distribution season of the year. So watch 5 p.m. Have you now seen it? Now let's go to the first day of the distribution season of the year. Let's go to the first 1 minute candle of the first day of the distribution season of the year. It's here. It's here, literally. Date 1, July. Then I want to see the first 10 minutes. That is 6. Where is 5 p.m.? This is the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. and then its low, it's here, first 9 here. So there is this low here, the first 9 minutes, and then I will do this, an expansion, and then the reversed market still 5 p.m. I think. Let me check. But the problem was market had already expanded during the Nini. Actually on this day I never traded, but market expanded during the 4 p.m. candle. But now this is what happened. 5 p.m. closed where? 436. 5 p.m. You can see the the low of 5 p.m. is still being formed during the first 10 minutes, because this was the banking level of the 5 p.m. candle, the lowest point. And then 6 p.m. markets reversing completely now from here, then just dumping down. But you can see the highest point is still being formed within 5 p.m. and still dumping. So they were trying to fill this incomplete high. So here, this market did this because of there was a candle misalignment. So they were trying to align. They were trying to complete the high of the 4 p.m. candle, and after they did that, they reversed price. I think I talked about incomplete highs and incomplete lows. So, key takeaway is distribution season. Where do you put your stop? If you enter buy, make sure the high formed if you enter sell trade, make sure the low. No. Now listen. NB. If you are on a buy on the 5 p.m., make sure your stop loss is below the first 10 minutes of the 5 p.m. candle. If you enter sell, make sure your stop loss is slightly above the first 10 minutes. Thank me later for that. All you need is just to decide it's a buy or a sell. Then your stop loss is time based, because it's not supposed to violate highs and lows of the first 9 minutes if you are right. And remember, you're only risking 10 minutes and you can hold the trade for 24 hours. So here you are doing time ratio, risking 10 minutes to hunt the next 4 hours or 2 hours. be very keen. Those first 10 minutes can be fucking very lethal. If the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. does not tap a banking level. I thought I could make this video for 3 hours, but my gas has exhausted. We will learn from them tomorrow. Some people will have questions, so others want to refer me privately. It's not a big deal. You can find me. I don't know how to put my Telegram link on any. Though there is nothing serious I'm doing on Telegram. It's not a big deal. Just leave it. Maybe I put my number here. Maybe. Yeah. Any question is very highly acceptable. If I have time, I will reply. If I don't have the time, I won't reply. That's my number. If you want to text, you can text any question there. And please, if the question is unnecessary, don't ask. Others, they want me to. You can see me privately if you want to learn privately. No problem. I usually have a lot of time in my hands, so you can just text that number. You are talking to me directly, but please avoid calls. Don't call me. Don't. Just text on WhatsApp. Yeah. From there, I think I will teach you about more about 5 p.m. tomorrow. Yeah, because it's now 8:15 in Kenya, and now I have to. Today I will not be around. The whole day I'm not in the house, so my time is not allowing me to continue. Yeah, so just wait for the other part. For now, you can buy and sell, and you have stop losses, and put a stop loss. And remember, the 5 p.m. candle is one-sided. One-sided. Don't try to trade that shit with $20. Don't. But if you trade with the $20 and the move is right, bro, you're going to eat well. You will go to a 5-star hotel. That's not a lie. How much is 5-star hotel in Kenya? 500 USD. You can do that. You can flip the $20 for flippers. 5 p.m. It's time for you to shine, because you only need to determine, is it a sell or a buy? No big retracements, zero retracements most of the time, and market is usually dumping. See you On the other side, they call me the big boss. And make sure you make money. No need to prove. Just be you. We just live once. Just do what the fuck you want to do with your money. This is the big boss. And nobody comes close to what we are doing.